Well, today I want to talk about. We had a couple of interesting things today, and I'm going to do them in separate videos. The first video is I want to talk about is we had an auction today that cost us a retail sale on a vehicle. We purchased the vehicle from this DAA auction in Murfreesboro about 6 months ago, and we sold the car retail. Nice Jeep Liberty. We sold the car retail, and as dealers are allowed to do, we sold the car on a temporary tag with the intentions of mailing the title later. Of course, about 30 days later, when the temporary tag expired, the customer called us and had not got the title, and this began a search. And Shane was just so insistent that he had mailed this title to this customer, and that the title had gotten lost in the mail. Well, this went on. We were allowed to extend another temp tag and began to look for the title that apparently had been lost in the mail. And we never could find it. And so after our 60 days, customer still did not exercise his option to return the vehicle back to us. This is a federal state law. If a dealer cannot produce a title within 60 days, he has to take the car back. And so we were obligated under law to give the customer the money back for the car, which we did. So we brought the car in. We had it maybe another month or so. I don't remember how long it had been. I'm not exact on the dates. But lo and behold, one of our reps happened to be at DAA, and they just brought up the fact that they had a title that belonged to us. So we looked, and it was the title to the Jeep that we had assumed it was lost, and then we turned around and bought it back. So I do want you to know that if you do get your dealer's license, or whether you don't get your dealer's license, this title processing is very, very, very important. And as a dealer, you don't have any option but to give that customer their money back, full purchase price, plus any sales tax that they've paid, or you risk being prosecuted and lose your license. So I want to take this opportunity also to bring up on a title issue a question that I got asked a few weeks ago was, would a bill of sale suffice for a title? Absolutely, it will not. If you buy a car under any circumstances and you are not furnished a title, you will not be registering that car. As far as I know now, every state in the union is a title state. And so the title must accompany the motor vehicle that has to be registered. Now, boats and recreational vehicles, or not even recreational vehicles, RVs work the same way. Boats vary from state to state. Tennessee is a non-title state on boats. So it's a little bit easier to take ownership of a boat. But make no mistake, without a title on any vehicle that you purchase, you're not going to register that car. Now, I'm going to give you a scenario here that if you buy a car and you take a bill of sale, you cannot apply for a lost title on that vehicle. Only the last registered owner of that vehicle can apply for a lost title. if you're the new owner of that vehicle and that title was never issued in your name, you're not going to get a title for it. Now, you might be able to file a storage lien on the car after you've had it for, I think it's 60 days, and it is unclaimed by the original owner in the state of Tennessee, and I'm not familiar with other states, but in the state of Tennessee and Alabama, I am familiar with Alabama, you can file for a storage lien and get a title on the vehicle based on the lien. But no, there's no other way you will get a title for a vehicle unless it was previously registered to you. And it's very difficult to do. But like I said, if you're a dealer and you're working under a dealer license, you're not going to have an option. Furnish the title, there's no argument. You're the last person that possessed the title. You're the person that is responsible for making sure the customer gets the title. We mail titles out to the customers often, but you need to have a tracking number for that title in the event that the U.S. mail does lose it. If you send a title in by regular mail, that's a big risk, and you are the one taking it. If the customer doesn't get the title, you're going to furnish the title. You're backing the United States Post Office.